What's up everybody, it's me Zombie, and today I'm going to be showing you how I styled my wig and did my makeup for my Aloy cosplay from Horizon Zero Dawn. I got a really nice copper red wig from Arda Wigs. I'll link that right down below in the description box in case you want to get the same one for yourself. Since this is one of those really cool lace front wigs, I'm going to start by cutting off the excess lace from the hairline. The lace is great because it gives the illusion that this is your real hair and it looks a lot more natural. Next, I'm sectioning off pieces of the wig so I can add in my blonde wefts. I also got these long blonde wefts from Arda, and I'll also link those right down below in case you want to get the exact same ones. The fancy way to do this would be to sew all of these in by hand, but since I didn't have that kind of time, I just used hot glue. With hot glue, these wefts went in quickly and almost effortlessly, and I had some time to adjust where I wanted the weft before the glue set. I added several of these blonde wefts until I was happy with the kind of fade that I got on the end. Aloy does have a lot of blonde hair, and in hindsight I probably would have gotten a brighter blonde color to add in, but I did like how all of this blended together in the end. Now this wig is all ready to be styled. At the front of the wig, Aloy has 3 larger French braids, so I went ahead and made those and then tucked them under themselves with some bobby pins. This helped create some volume, and it looks really cool too. I got my Got To Be Glued styling spray to keep everything in place as I was working. I continued with the 2 larger braids in the back and used some hot glue to secure everything together. And as I was working, I kept hitting every braid with that Got To Be freezing spray. This helped keep the flyaways at bay, and it kept everything really tight and together just how it should be. Near the front of the wig, there are a bunch of little braids in different sizes, so I just braided every single one and just hot glued the ends to keep them all secure. After the braids were done, I used blue and red paracord and cut them into little pieces and then wrapped them around the ends where the hot glue was showing. For the little pieces of glue that were peeping out, I just used a black Sharpie and went over it. This helped bring some shadow to the paracord and to the ends of the braids. It ended up looking really natural. I used a hairdryer to heat up some of the fibers and then curled them around some balls of toilet paper. As the fibers cooled, it kind of stuck in this nice, wavy, beachy kind of curl, and it really helped complete the look. I cut some baby hairs where the lace is on the front of the wig just to make it look a little bit more natural. And after this wig cools, it is done being styled. For Aloy's makeup, I start off with a foundation and concealed face. After setting it with some powder, I used my Benefit eyebrow kit and really went in to make some really thick dark brows. I used a drugstore natural eyeshadow palette and went in with a darker brown shade. I went with a really subtle smoky look on the top of my lid and went in under my lid to smoke it out too. I tightlined my eyes with an eyeliner pencil and went in with a bright pencil too to brighten up the corners of my eyes. I'm using a contour kit to contour my face. I'm using a darker tone to go right under my cheekbones to really make them pop. I'm also going on the top of my forehead and under my jawline. Next up is adding some false lashes. I didn't go too crazy with the false lashes, and I just picked up a pair from the drugstore, which I thought still looked kinda natural. I applied mascara and curled my new lashes. I went in with a liquid eyeliner and really went around my new eyelashes and really accentuated the bottom of my eye too. Next up, I applied some highlighter from my same contour kit. After most of my face is done, I went back in with my eyebrow kit from Benefit and used the gel portion of the formula and the powder portion at the same time to apply some freckles. I just went in with the tip of my edged brush. In hindsight, it would have been a lot more handy if I had a smaller brush, but this ended up looking okay in the end too. I applied some over the bridge of my nose, on my cheeks, and a little bit on my forehead too. I went in with some translucent powder and patted over everything to make sure it was set. I'm using some lip balm to keep my lips nice and moisturized during the day before adding some matte lipstick pencil. I decided to go with lipstick pencil just because it is a little bit longer lasting and I don't have to worry about reapplying it over and over. Also, I don't have to worry about my lips getting too dry. One step that I did forget to film is setting spray. I usually use Urban Decay setting spray to keep everything in place during the day. And last but not least is putting on the wig. I'm using some eyelash glue and applying it on either side of my face, and then putting on the wig and patting down those little baby hairs that we made just to stick to the side of my face. This really helps the wig look a little bit more natural. And there you have it, there's my Aloy wig and makeup all complete. The costume is all done, and here is the complete look. Thank you all so much for following this entire adventure of mine in making this costume. It was one of the most difficult and detail-oriented costumes I'd ever made, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. If this is the first video you're watching, you can go back and watch the entire process of making this costume, beginning with shopping from supplies to putting on the wig and makeup like you just saw. If you love cosplay, then this is the channel for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!